What's up, guys? So today I have another body weight workout I wanted to show you. This one I actually did it at the gym, but it certainly can be done outside or at home if you have the pull-up bar. Just a basic routine as usual, basic fundamentals. We don't have to play around. You don't have to do a 3-pump burpee up onto a Bosu ball to do an overhead press and then finish up with a couple of bicep curls, standing on one leg and call that one rep. We stick to the basic fundamentals. They've been around since the beginning, and they're only around for one reason, because they work. All the other stuff looks great. If you want to try it out once in a while and throw it on an Instagram reel, that's all well and good. If you're looking to build yourself up, gain some strength, and just overall become functionally fit, I think it's always better to stick with the basics. And that's what we did here. We had a pull move, a push move, and a leg move. And this one took me about 22 and a half minutes to complete, but that's because of the rep range that I chose. You're going to choose your own rep range when you get going, and I will explain that in a minute. So let's get into it. I'll go over each of the moves, and then I'll tell you exactly how to structure it. Hopefully you'll give it a shot and get some benefit from it. So move number one, obviously here, was the pull-up. What we did was we changed our grip throughout the workout, and again, I'll explain that in a minute. As always, with your pull-ups, your modification is going to be, you could switch to an inverted row, or I always like to suggest using the pull-up assist bands. They'll get you up on the bar and actually doing the movement. And then move number two, right from the pull-up, we got down, we did some push-ups, and just like the pull-ups, we're going to vary our grip throughout the workout with the pushes, just to hit the muscles from a little different angle as opposed to sticking with the standard push. As always, a modification with your push-ups is going to be, you'll switch down, you'll do knee push-ups, or you can do some incline push-ups, be it on a bench, a box. Here I was at the gym, obviously. You could use the Smith machine, but whatever you need to do to lighten the load a little bit, if that's what you need to do. Third move, I did some walking lunges. You could also do these stationary. You could stand and do your forward lunges, but I alternated each set. I went between the walking lunges and a rear lunge. So if you're unsteady on your feet doing the walking lunges, by all means, do them stationary, stand in one place and do your alternating lunge. And then you'll go, the next set, you'll switch over to a rear lunge. If you have some balance issues trying to do these alternating lunges, stand next to the wall, just put your hand out just to steady yourself, put your hand on a bench, or, your midget buddy, whatever you have to do, just to keep yourself upright. Okay, so those are the three moves. Like I said, basic fundamentals. How did we put it together? I used a 1-2-3 rep scheme, so I chose my number of pull-ups. You want to keep it reasonable where you're not going to fail, so I picked 8 pull-ups to start with, and then you'll multiply that by 2. You get 16. I did 16 push-ups. Multiply my pulls by 3, and I got 24. So it was 8 pulls, 16 pushes, and 24 lunges. So I had a total of 5 variations. On set number 1, I started with wide grip pull-ups, and I got down and I did standard push-ups and a set of walking lunges. And then set number 2, I switched to a close grip pull-up. The push-up, I flared my hands out perpendicular to my body and did them that way. And then on the lunges, I switched to the rear lunge. Set number 3, I went for a chin up along with some close grip or military push-ups and back to the walking lunges. Set number 4, I switched to a staggered hand pull-up, meaning I had one hand over the bar pronated, one hand supinated under the bar. I did the pulls that way. Then I got down and I did my push-ups in similar fashion, staggered hands. I had one hand forward and one hand back closer to my midsection. And on this set, back to the rear lunges. Final set, again, was staggered hands, but we just obviously went the opposite way. So I had the other hand pronated, and then I did a supinated grip on the other side. And I did the same thing with my push-ups. And I finished up with the walking lunges. So those were the 5 sets with the different variations. I repeated that for a total of 10 sets. And that took me about 22 and a half minutes to finish up. Again, your time is going to depend on the rep numbers that you come up with. And just remember that your pull-ups will be the first number that you choose. Times 2 is your number of push-ups. Times 3 is your number of lunges. I mentioned those modifications. If you need to do that to lighten the load a little bit to get through the workout, that's all well and good. If you're more advanced, you want to throw on a weight vest, make it more challenging, by all means, go ahead and do that too. I just try and give you a framework to work with, and then you go ahead and modify it however you see fit for your fitness level and obviously your time constraints. So give this one a shot. I thought it was a great routine. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it. Make sure you get your reps in. Always appreciate you guys watching. Everybody stay healthy, and I will talk to you in the next one. Thanks, guys.